On today's show, you'll get a more in-depth look at a teacher who has done it all.
Also, another contestant gives a preview of what they're bringing to the Mr. Texan pageant.
We also have next year's NHSTV crew as our live studio audience.
And your week's sports results, I'm Morgan Owens.
And I'm Zachary Finley. Put those phones down because NHSTV Live starts right now.
Many of you know Miss Hendricks as a chemistry teacher at Northwest, but I bet you don't know what she was up to before she started working here. NHSTV reporter Jordan Throckmorton has her story.
Miss Hendricks is the new AP chemistry teacher. Though she's not new to Northwest, she's been teaching here for 3 years, doing pre-AP chemistry, on-level chemistry, and STEM chemistry. Chemistry teachers get a bad rep, like that they're nerds or that they're boring. Miss Hendricks is anything but boring.
I am the robotics coach for the STEM robotics team.
She's coached for 2 years here and 4 years prior at Dalton High School and Lorenzo High School. She's done Lego inventions, Lego robotics, FIRST robotics. When I said Miss Hendricks wasn't boring, I didn't just mean her being the robotics coach or sponsor or new AP teacher. I'm talking about her doing a project in college.
When I got my master's from University of Texas, the program that I was in was specifically for teachers, and part of the program was for us to do research in our field. And so I went to the program director and I said, I don't want to be stuck in a lab all summer. I want to go somewhere fun.
And somewhere fun she went. She joined Dan Bolnick's research in Vancouver, Canada.
Snorkeling around with stickleback fish in Little Mud Lake, which actually surprisingly has a lot of mud in it.
Miss Hendricks looked at the stickleback fish and its feeding pattern. To keep track of the fish, they put colorful beads on the stickles of the fish.
I would come back with really funny stories about how the one that had 2 orange beads, would swim around with me the whole time, and my professor thought, oh my gosh, this lady is crazy. When I took him my research and showed him all my data, he looks at me and he goes, oh my gosh, there's actually something to this.
Miss Hendricks was in the water for about 3 weeks. She would hike up the mountain and swim with Then she would hike down the mountain and upload the data. After all the research, she uploaded a scientific paper and it was published in Ecologia.
You never know, even though when you have weird ideas, there's probably something to it or you wouldn't have thought about it. So,
for NHSTV, this is Jordan Throckmorton.
It's always exciting to see our teachers pursuing their passions. With the Mr. Texan pageant coming up, we've got a look in another life of another contestant for you.
Hey Texans, my name is Nick and I'm one out of 10 guys running for the Mr. Texan title. Let's see, I bench like 420 almost. It's like 430, somewhere around there. I'm a producer, y'all already know how that go. Nick Lee on the beat, so you know it's gonna be heat. I keep the heat on my feet, y'all can't really see that, it's all right. And I'm like the most entertaining person you'll see out there, so I'm obviously gonna win this. Like, is this even a challenge at all? No? Okay. All right, be sure to come out on April 3rd in the PAC at 7 p.m. to see Nick get crowned as Mr. Texan.
The Mr. Texan pageant is tons of fun, and we highly recommend that you go out and see the show. Now we actually have one of the contestants here to give you your sports update. Kier?
Happy Friday, Texan Nation. Do you need any weekend plans? Well, you are in luck because I've got a couple games for you to go to this weekend. Both soccer teams have games tonight as the girls take on Eaton at 6 o'clock at home, while the guys will be away on Eaton's own turf at 7:30. Baseball and softball also have games tonight. The guys have an away game as they take on the Brewer Bears at 7:30, and the girls take on the Aledo Bearcats at 6:30, and their game is also away. There are plenty of opportunities for you to support your Northwest Texans, so get out there and support them before the end of the year and before the end of their own seasons. Also, remember, March Madness is in the Elite 8 now, and on Monday, I will have an update on that bracket. It's been a crazy bracket so far, so I'm really excited. And remember, that's all I have today for you, Texan Nations. Get out there and spread some positivity. Back to you, anchors.
Well, I haven't had any plans for this weekend, but knowing that the baseball games are coming up, I'm definitely going to have to go see one of those.
For sure, they're a lot of fun. I like watching my friends. And also, don't forget that soccer is happening, too, this weekend.
Oh, yeah, I might have to see both of their games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you back here on Monday, Texans.
This has been NHSTV Live.